Good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to another episode in the Living War of Darkness. This scene, is a rather different scene, and unfortunately they're all rather different scenes, but this one is particularly different in that it is a group of changelings tailing a one Terry Dominique. Terry Dominique has returned from his vacation within the dreaming and has realized that it wasn't exactly a dream. And as he's more or less puttering, not puttering, I should say, walking very sternly, as if he has a purpose, over to the Black Stain bar, and specifically its back the parking lot. But two changelings from above are watching him, I suspect.
Nathan, for his part, has chosen to not go with Veronica and Giles and this new red cap. Instead, he wants to know more about this Satry, because he remembers something interesting about him and he doesn't know just how to place it. So, as Terry walks through alleyways, he jumps from window to window, or from roof to roof, actually, not window, trying to keep up and follow. Almost like a predator hunting his prey.
Morgan has diverged from Terry. She's not on his shoulder anymore, but he can probably tell that she's close by. He'll notice probably that this little crow has been following him the entire way to his apartment. It might fly ahead of him on a power line for a little while and then stop and let him walk past a ways before she kind of doing the same thing Nathan's doing, because she's watching Nathan follow them because she can see him.
Then, interesting information, of course. Nathan, for a large part of the journey, will have the chewed on body with him that the rat cap chewed on. However, after hopscotching away, moving far enough away from the rat cap, he will just leave it behind on one of the rooftops, actually. Not, not even looking back. Whatever.
Okay. It is after a while that Terry comes upon his car again. It is the love bug beetle thingy with the pentagram on the front and the eyelash headlights. And he notices that there's been some wear and tear on it from people bumping into it. And then looks like one particular patron of the bar vomited all over one side. It's as he's just like, and he goes towards the door, opens the very same door he fell out of about a week ago. Well, maybe two. He's not really sure at this point. Time is screwy sometimes, especially in the dreaming. Opens it up, and he sees in the back seat exactly what he left there. There is a particular box. He opens the box. Inside the box is a syringe and what looks like interesting pieces of morphine and looks like a tie, something you could use to tie off. As he starts in his mind's eye reliving how that happened, he remembers himself putting the needle down there, and he's just thinking, I can't do this anymore. 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 Or that same phrase is repeating over and over and over here upon his head, and as almost he subconsciously begins to tie off again, and he takes the needle and then realizes he doesn't have any more morphine.
And as he's doing this, Nathan has hopscotched down from the from the building just behind him, behind Terry, and he lands pretty much right behind Terry. He could make like another. He would be allowed to make another roll, but Nathan will just make sure that his presence is felt as he places his hand on Terry's shoulder as he looks at the needle.
It's not mine. It's not mine. It's not mine.
Don't worry, Terry.
There's this very, very shocked and frightened face that is looking at this person that, although is familiar to him in his dreams, it is definitely the first time he's meeting him in the waking world. Who are you? Not mine.
The name's Nathan. You remember me, right? From the foot fight.
Nate, and he sort of like puts the needle down more discreetly behind him, as if trying to hide the fact that he ever had anything on him to begin with. He puts the box away underneath the car. Yeah, you're Nate. At the camp, I think.
Yeah.
Morgan is going to swoop down and kind of land on top of the car. Just kind of watch them inquisitively.
Hi, Morgan.
Okay. You're Nate from the camp, and what's with the bird? I've seen the bird before. What's with the bird?
That's Morgan. Don't you recognize her?
Morgan. The cosplayer that likes to cosplay as a crow. And
What have they told you?
they told me that I was dreaming. They told me I was asleep. They were fucking lying.
Yeah, they were lying. Terry. You were in the dreaming, but that's not the same as dreaming. What pretty much what happened is you were dreaming up to the point where you saw your real self. So see me how I really am. See Morgan how she really is. Up to that point you were dreaming, but now you're wide awake.
Damn right, I'm wide awake. I see everything. I see this weird thing you got with your with your head. That I see I see Morgan there, and she has a human body and like feathers and, and everything, but and it's the same thing. I can also see the crow in her, but no, this was not how this was supposed to go.
The thing
I'm
is,
not supposed to be here. That was not supposed to work.
what wasn't supposed to work?
And as he looks down to the tied up band and to the tied up band on his arm, and if he has any kind of medicine whatsoever, you can see where there are poke marks that's all around his arm, as it looked like he was steadily using more and more and more of the morphine. And we're just supposed to go out, man. Just supposed to go out. Nothing.
As he puts his hand on your shoulder. I'm happy that you didn't.
Look, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't have any school. I don't have a job. I don't have a voice. I can't sing. I don't have anything. This fucking car and that dumbass apartment. That was it. I didn't have anything.
Do you know how I grew up, Terry?
No, I don't know how you grew up. How did you grow up, Nate?
I'm a street rat. I've lived on the street my whole life.
Is living on the street a prerequisite? Because that guy back there, the guy you guys were calling your red cap, he's
Yeah.
in the same situation.
The thing is, right when we hit our chrysalis, we go a bit bonkers, we go a bit insane, and most of us do end up on the street. Most of us commoners, mind you. There's a difference between us commoners and the nobility. The nobility will be pampered by their elders, by their parents. We don't have that luxury.
I really thought that the next time would be the next time. That it would actually get a solid gig for once. No, it's just more bar boy stuff. I was getting really good too. I don't know what happened. It's like, and as you look into the car, he sort of like pushes the car door shut, and he looks in the front, and he's got his face away because he's got this really kind of, I'm so messed up right now. I don't want anyone to see me, and he's looking down at what looks like an academic letter. Specifically, it is a rejection letter saying that he would not be able to attend a certain school or something. Yeah. You need to go home. You need a ride.
Yeah, sure. Morgan, you also coming?
Morgan will she'll hop down onto Nathan's arm and wait for them to open the door and kind of like let her perch somewhere inside.
And he will tickle her head a bit behind the ear.
She's gonna kind of like ruffle her feathers around her neck, but she actually kind of doesn't mind this too much. She's kind of like, okay, that doesn't feel too bad. Good.
Right, so we're going to your place then?
Go ahead.
Are we going to your place?
We can go wherever we want to, I guess. And he gets in the car. I was going to
Oh.
my place.
Well, we could also always go to my place.
No offense, but I don't know what your favorite place is like. My place is a shithole.
My place is a jungle.
I think I'll go to the shithole first. The jungle sounds a little too crazy.
That's fine. I guess it's not your freehold, is it?
I don't even know what's real anymore. And as he sort of kickstarts the car and puts it in gear. No, my father likes to say he was a philosopher of stuff. Mostly doesn't pay for stuff. And as he's driving, he's making his way more or less to let's call it Brooklyn. Yeah, let's call it Brooklyn.
Alright.
An apartment building in the middle of Brooklyn. As he's driving, he's not really saying too much. He's just counting the headlights, making sure that what he's seeing is real. And he's going audibly, one red light, two red light, three red light, left turn, one red light, two red light, right turn, down the alleyway. Okay.
I know how you feel. It's kind of weird seeing people with like two versions of themselves in the beginning. Like when I look at your chart, I can see your Fey meme, but also your mortal meme, which is your two souls, really.
Look, man, it's not like that at all. It's like when you get really, really, really high, and then the day afterwards you are crashing and burning because you know that in all reality nothing can compare to the high you previously had. So everything else, every month afterwards, is just shit compared to it.
Oh man, I know how you feel. I've been there. Maybe even further. I don't know. I don't want to like have a dick waving contest in that regards. I honestly mean when I say that I know where you come from.
What about the bird? What's? I know it's Morgan, but what's with the bird?
Um, it's uh, it's one of our abilities of us puka. We can change into an animal.
You don't say. Pretty cool, I guess.
I do say. Whereas, well, you guys have your own particular thing that you're good at.
People keep saying that, and as you're talking to him, he's smiling. Saying first out of a sense of trying to find some more normalcy in the situation, and then it comes across as partly genuine sort of appreciation that something is here, something is there to talk to. Yeah, did you grow up in New York?
I did. New York born and raised. Brooklyn, actually, as they're driving around Brooklyn.
Nice, nice. I originally came from outside the city,
Oh, really?
and then my parents moved in, and then, well, I was already going to high school and college and all that other bullshit, and I'm just like, here now.
Hey,
Anyway,
man, you actually made it to college.
yeah, yeah, and then they kicked me out. It's hard to pay for things sometimes.
At least you got the chance.
Maybe that's why I'm trying to save so much. It's like I'm trying to prove to everyone that I am smart, but you know, it's not like I'm. It's not like I have all the book learning. I just have a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I didn't even finish high school. But look how far I've come.
I don't know where you came from, Butterfly Boy.
Hey, man, people keep telling me that I'm like a hero in this war we're fighting. Just because I walk into enemy camps, liberate people, broker deals, and all that jazz. I mean, to me, it's like normal. It's not even special.
That's where the sad part comes in, doesn't it? When you're always high, what's the next high?
I don't know. I often wonder.
And as they're talking and tuning shit, they come upon the broken down sign that says vacancy only for pay, and a terrible parked his car like a block away because there's like no good parking space anywhere. And gets out and starts more or less trotting along.
As Nathan will look at Morgan. You know, if you want to join into the conversation, you probably have to change back to your normal self. Uh, I do hope you have the ability that you keep your clothes. Otherwise, this is going to be a little bit awkward for you.
Morgan just caused that of like, mind your own business. I got this. Don't worry about it. It's not my first time.
All right, let me roll perception empathy to figure it out on your call. Ah, I understand your call. I'm like, all right, all right.
Oh, Sealy, she's gonna use Terry's bathroom.
Sure, sure, sure. Once Harry and Nathan and finally get to the room, he's having to you fumble around in his pocket for a key, a rather large key, slip it in, open the gate, and inside is where the rooms are more or less stacked on top of each other. And he goes to one on the far end, which looks like it had some graffiti on it that says "Let Love," and then the rest has just been scraped off or half remembered. Opens the door, Well, if you guys are coming in, bring the bird.
Oh yeah, don't worry, the bird's coming in. As it looks at the graffiti, what's that supposed to say?
It's been so long. I think it's supposed to be "Let It Be, Let It Be." You know, like the dude, that song by the Beatles, "The Jude."
Mm-hmm. Is that what you wanted to say?
That's what it says. That's what it used to say, anyways. Now I don't know what it says. Just there, man.
Uh,
Morgan's going to go perch on Nathan's shoulder until they enter.
as
Um,
Nathan will actually look at the wall and say, "I spy with my little eye." Mm, let's see if he's successful in any way. Wow, 3 successes. And for an hour, when you look back at the wall, it will actually say what you just said. Let it be.
huh, that's cool. Let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be, let it be. And the words are coming kind of half-heartedly to him as he makes not exactly a faithful rendition, but a simple rendition of the song as he's walking inside. There is a fold-out couch, which looks like it could be folded out into a bed. A refrigerator further into the back, and there is one bathroom slash shower slash toilet room off into the other corner. This is home.
Go ahead, sorry.
I was going to say, Morgan's going to fly into the bathroom carefully and kind of perch on the doorknob and look expectantly at both of them and give them like a little caw. She needs them to shut the door for her, and then she's going to kind of hop from the handle to the edge of the sink.
Okay. Terry not really realizing why he's doing it. It's just that it there is a guest expecting something. He does it and closes the door. And in the bathroom, there is a collection of shirt and pants, sort of strewn around the floor, and across what is probably a hamper. So there you go, bunch of clothes.
Um, Actually, I have to roll something to change back into my form. I don't have to, right?
No,
I just I
changing
just have
back
to.
is if you're all by yourself, you can just change back. And I
Okay,
assume you have whole cloth?
I do.
Good,
So
good,
I'm
good,
gonna
good.
be naked. Um,
You're not naked.
Morgan's going to change back into her original form and kind of shake herself out a little bit and kind of like nonchalantly step out of the bathroom and be like, "Got anything to eat, Terry?"
Um, right. The crow turns into a woman. Why did I forget that part of the story? And
Hey, man.
as he's looking to the refrigerator, the cupboard, he opens the refrigerator, and inside is a bunch of domestic beer, a little bit of milk, a little bit of orange juice, and what looks like other meticulous drug paraphernalia. And when he goes to the cupboard and swings that open, it looks like some bread, some chips, some pasta, and what looks like it was intended to be and some potatoes, just some potatoes.
Morgan's going to go to the fridge and she's gonna uh, crack a beer open and then grab some chips and just go like lounge around on his couch and be like, "So what are you doing here?"
Um, I'm home, and you guys are freeloading and eating all my chips and drinking all my beer. I don't know what you got.
Oh, come on, we're friends. Uh, I can get you plenty of food in Tartar.
Uh, Nathan is actually looking around, trying to see if this place has a freehold attached to it.
Um, I'm gonna leave that up to Sarah to decide, right? Because as of right now, Harry doesn't have a damn thing.
Do you have in the background any dots in freehold?
I have a dot in holding.
That's a freehold.
Oh, okay. Well,
So if you want it to be here, then we can just say this is also where your freehold is.
okay, hold on. Oh, I got an answer here. As you're using your keening ability, you notice a poster of a Jimi Hendrix, and this thing is resonating very much with your keening. Something
Mm-hmm.
off about this thing.
Hmm. As Nathan will just walk in that general direction. Huh, peculiar. And he will actually tap. Uh, yep. He will tap on the poster of Jimi Hendrix. He's like, knock, knock, knocking on your door. And a portal, an archway portal appears. Ha! It seems you have a freehold.
That is not covered by my lease. Oh crap, Glenn gonna kill me so bad for this.
Oh no, don't worry. It's temporary. This door. Well, this door that I placed here. Your door should
Okay,
be just fine.
okay.
All right.
So there's a door in my apartment that goes somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is going to be your real home. So you can shape it however you want. Whatever you want to find in your home, you can find it.
Can I find food? Can I find employment? Can I find loose women and beer?
Yeah, but it probably will not be very real.
Okay, so we're back
Well,
down to the real or not real problem.
well,
Fantastic.
the food might be real. The food probably is real. Because, oh my
Oh,
god,
great.
dreaming food is so much better than banal food.
Really? You don't say. So I don't have to worry about the food bill this next week. Fantastic.
Hey, there you go. And Morgan's like crunching on the chips and out of that beer. Hmm.
Uh,
I'll have you know that I have to take real food. It's really filling because it's real. And oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this right now.
no, okay. There's a difference, Terry, between the banal realm and our realm. There is no. The dreaming isn't less real. Actually, it's more real to us.
All I know is that Jerry Joe on the opposite corner doesn't have a Jimi Hendrix portal opening up into his own little daydream. Or maybe he does that in his off days. I'm not sure. Pretty sure he just winks it off on his off days. Probably. Fuck, I don't know.
Well, thing is, you're better than him.
And there's no one that's better than everyone else. I mean, I can't believe we've gone this far along. We haven't even discussed the eternal prisoner dilemma, or whether my brain is in a bottle or not. Wow, this is a crazy day.
Or if you're dead, she adds.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't that far off at some
Okay,
point, probably.
neither of you are dead. Trust me. I've looked at death in the eyes and smiled, sort of. Well,
Really?
I got hit by a giant monster creature. It's this close to dying, but that's a different story.
But again, that's all in the dream world.
Oh
It's
no
not
no, this was
here.
in the banal world.
Oh shit, really? What the fuck happened?
Uh, I think the prodigals called it Earthbound.
What? Two questions. What is a protocol and what is an earthbound?
Earthbound, no clue. Creature like the most evil creature that you could ever think of.
So,
Prodigals?
like Principal Gilead? You know, I used to go to school with the principal. I think it was Guile. He had a really rare name. I could swear it was President Guile at some point.
Do you mean Duke Guile?
No, Principal Guile. There we go, Principal Guile. That's what's his name.
As he just looks at you. Let's not get into that, right? Prodigals. Alright. You know that we call ourselves changelings or fae?
Yeah, sure. I think that's what we call ourselves.
We're not the only special people walking around in New York.
Really, you don't say. I'm pretty sure that fashion model Rick Taylor is more special than I am.
Oh, that's not what I meant. It's like you have fuzzy wuzzies.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't very fuzzy, was he?
Well, this one is. It's like a giant wolf creature.
Oh, you mean like a werewolf?
Yeah, you could call them. I call them fuzzy wuzzies.
Oh, hey, hold on a second, And as Terry goes down behind the couch, and he pulls out a VA6 tape that says the Howling werewolves.
I guess. Yeah. Just they probably won't look like that.
I don't know. I always thought the special effects on this movie were pretty cool. And then again, I like old stuff, so what can I tell you, man?
Well, usually they look like normal people, which is kind of confusing.
Yeah, they look like normal people till the moon rises, then they turn into a werewolf.
No, I don't think it's anything to do with the moon.
Really? Crazy. Okay, so
Morgan, Morgan met one, or have you met one?
I've been like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 now. I can't count. But so what else you got around here? She's gonna set the beer and the chips on the table, and she's gonna kind of start exploring your apartment.
All right,
Like,
let's go. Let's go into in his freehold. So I'm kind of curious how it looks like.
um, okay, I don't know what you're planning to expect.
I don't
That
know. That's all up to you. What I'm gonna see.
imagine something really, really awesome in your mind, Terry. I mean, it could, you want to be like a singer and like a rock star, right? You could have like a big stage in there with like a bunch of lights. You could invite people over to have like super awesome, really badass parties.
Mhm.
that sounds like I'm high, and let's just go in this damn thing and see what's in there.
And he'll open a door. It's like after you.
Harry steps into the door and is that's the thing. I've never really thought of this before. What's inside looks like a cross between a classroom and a dive. On one side, there are ridiculous books and records and VHS tapes and all different kinds of media scattered on all different kinds of things. It's almost like Wikipedia came to life and just settled in as part of the freehold. And on the other side, there is a rather darker tone. There is what looks to be not satanic trappings, more like archaic trappings and a bar stool and what looks like to be some domestic and imported kind of beers to the side. Hmm. So this is a thing.
Morgan's gonna follow after them and be like, "Ooh, cool."
And Nathan will also walk in, close the door behind him. Huh.
So was all this here to begin with, or did you make this?
Well, I didn't create anything. This is your place.
No, I
As
didn't
as
even know I
as,
pretty much
as, as he just points at something. Well, imagine something else over there.
and as you say, imagine something else. He imagines a red velvet couch in front of a large screen TV with a DVD player. That's something.
And right in front of your eyes, the different shapes in that area seem to shift, and out of the wall expands the LED television screen. The red velvet couch pops out of the ground as you just look at it happening right before your eyes.
Wait. Time out. Stop it. Stop it. If I can get a TV, why don't I just get a stage which just play with all the actors that just play the movie I want to watch? Why can't we do that? Can we do that?
It's your field, man.
I do it. Do it.
And as you're thinking the whole area starts to shift a little. As you start to give your freehold more of a shape, how you want it to be actually be a stage, how you envision it in your mind.
And as all these things cloud in Harry's mind, and he's filled with a sense of holy shit. But there's a nagging feeling in the back of his mind again, but none of this is all still dreaming, isn't it?
Mm. We're technically in the dreaming, yeah.
So this isn't a funny. I went to go to sleep one day, hey, and Principal Guile has his ruler out and is sticking my knuckles again. Is it?
No.
Sounds like a mean teacher, man.
He was strict, but he was okay. It's hard to say. What I want to like him now, looking backwards, first because he did sort of teach me a few things that I need to know. But at the time, I really didn't like him. I just thought he was a fuddy duddy. You know what I mean?
As Nathan just thinks back, it's like, I never had a teacher. I know how you feel about people teaching you stuff. I guess that I know what you mean. Alright, so other prodigals. As he just hops on this stage, crosses his legs. We have the leeches. Best to stay away. Stay away from them, by the way.
What's a leech?
Alright. Leeches look like humans, but they can grow fangs and look really pale.
What, you mean like they're vampires? And from behind Nathan, what looks like a mock invention of both Dracula and regular Dracula with um, the vampire hunters ready to attack the vampire in question. Yeah, those things.
Wow. Yeah. See, for a second there, he thought it was like a chimera come to life. And he's like, okay, it's just. Alright. Yeah, those things. Although I haven't figured out how to kill them yet. Oh.
You stake him in the heart, or you have sunlight. I've heard fire works well as well. I'm not sure what's. It's all in the books.
Morgan's going to go over to this red velvet couch and kind of like, this is nice. And she's just gonna like sprawl out on it with her boots up on the edge of the seat and just kind of look at both of them. So,
Normally I would say get your shoes off the counter, but I'm pretty sure I could think that thing clean if I wanted to. Think. Is that true? Can I make things clean with my mind?
could you imagine yourself a boggin? Is that
I
a
don't
thing?
know.
Actually, I can imagine you a walking. As he will actually use funnel on Morgan to make her look like a bargain.
Oh god.
And unless I turn it off, it's going to last for a month. As Terry will look at Morgan, and she will look smaller, more lumpy, more like a hobbit.
Hey, she's fun size now. Awesome.
Morgan's gonna hop off the couch and wait, does she see herself as a boggin now? Or does other people see her that way?
Probably if you do look at your own hand, they look like you do look different.
Morgan's just gonna like go up to Nathan and be like, "You stop it! You stop it right now!"
And he boops you on your nose. Okay, little one. And just like that, you look normal again.
So let me get this straight. There are fairies, us,
Yes.
werewolves, and as he says werewolf, what looks like a monstrous the Wolfman. There we go. The Wolfman, the old black and white Wolfman, suddenly pops up in front of Nathan now. You got the werewolves. You
Yes.
got the vampires.
Yep.
Say, okay. Are there other things?
Wizards.
Wizards.
Like
As he
Harry
says
Potter.
wizards. Harry Potter pretty much springs up right there with a little stick, his hand stick, like just waving it around like a jackass.
Wingardium Leviosa. I think.
Morgan's gonna go up to Harry Potter and be like, "Oh, but I think he's cute."
Okay.
Wizards are okay. I don't think you should worry too much about them. Not really. Just,
So, wizards, they do magic?
yeah, they can do magic stuff.
Don't we do
Ah.
magic?
It's different, I guess. I don't know how they do their magic. I know how we do our arts. But I don't know how they do it. I'll have to ask Sam someday.
Who is Sam?
Oh, Sam is a wizard, I know.
Okay. Wizard.
It's a roommate of Veronica, actually.
I've heard of Veronica.
And then we have the demons.
Yeah, demons, and he points across the across the stage to the bar with the satanic symbols of soldiers of Satan.
Apparently they take offense if you say that.
Okay then.
I think they prefer the term fallen, as though they're fallen angels.
Fallen from grace. Yeah, that was a weird man. I don't fuck with it, man. That drawing was kind of cool.
What I've noticed of all the prodigals, though, is they all look human up to a certain point. Because, well, vampires, they don't really look, or leeches, they don't really look human because of the fangs and stuff, and the pale skin.
Well, I've heard that some of them can look like anything if they want to. Some of them.
Oh, you mean they can use chicanery?
Um, well, I kind of met a couple before, and I heard somebody talking about like one of them being able to drink the blood of like things.
Yeah, best not to let them drink your blood.
And again, he points to black vampire. That's a vampire.
Yeah. Well, although they will probably look a bit more like regular people.
So wait a second. What if everything is just a regular person, but it has some type of mutation attached to it? Like, I don't know, like some genetic mutation that it fucks them up later down the road.
Yeah, I never realized. How do you make new vampires?
Oh, Terry, you're being so banal.
No. The way you make more vampires is you drink the blood, and as he's talking, a book from across the room flies into his hand. Dracula,
No, no,
perfect
no,
example. And he
no,
opens.
no, 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 no. I can tell you out of first-hand experience, it's not what you drink their blood.
No. That's not what it is either. In Dracula, and he flips through the pages. Nina Harper doesn't become a vampire immediately. Neither does Lucy. It's only when they've been completely deprived of blood that they start turning into a vampire.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's actually in the book.
I wonder, could I turn into a vampire?
Do you want to find out?
No,
Or he just like looks at Nathan like, why would you want to? Like,
I don't want to. I'm just like, mm-hmm.
No, they say vampire. They know they say that vampires are the in thing right now.
Mm. A vampire has never seen what we can do, and I think that's our greatest asset, really.
Okay. So vampires can't do magic. Wizards can do magic. Werewolves are what are the werewolves? Are they like fuzzy wuzzy these stuff, or are they vicious man killing monsters?
That's the weird thing, because I met a werewolf that was really into technology and computers, which
That's
doesn't make sense.
that's really weird. As Terry takes the book that has been handed him, notice the awful author attached to it, and swats Morgan across the head. No.
wait, did he toss it at me?
Yeah. He tosses it at you. No.
Oh, what did I do? And she's kind of like ducking out of the way, but it hits her shin.
Children,
Oh,
please. No fighting. Alright, so I've given you a quick lesson. The other prodigals.
Okay.
Who've actually been teaching you stuff? Because apparently someone's been telling you about that you're dreaming.
About the dreaming? I was just there for like a few days. I just picked up on what people were saying, and they kept saying it's a dream, it's a dream, it's a dream, and then yeah, it's a fucking dream apparently, and now I don't know if it's fucking real. So and apparently my dream of 1,000 years. Oh my god, I can't believe I fucking said that.
Ah, you
Morgan just
remember.
she's gonna go over to Terry and give him her feathers. It's okay.
Oh, that was so fucking embarrassing. Why did that happen? Oh, fuck my shit.
Alright, Terry, um, what happens is, when we die, when our body dies, our soul reincarnates in a new body. And some of us can actually vividly remember past lives up to thousands of years back.
That's gotta be really, really awkward after a while, flipping through all that memory. And as he looks across to the rather sizable collection of books and other stores, I don't know if I know there are that many books.
Hmm. Legolas starts staring at the books.
Morgan's gonna go she's gonna go sit down in front of Nathan, kind of like Indian style, and just be like, okay, tell us more.
Alright, what you want to know?
This war thing. What's with this war thing?
Ooh,
Oh, that.
I don't know if I can tell you.
That.
Oh yeah? You have? Hmm.
Morgan kind of like puffs up her chest and she's like, yeah.
Alright, tell me.
Well, there are these evil Adhene things, and I killed some of them, so there's that.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I killed like a whole army of them. She might be exaggerating a little bit.
Alright.
Okay, so Athene are a different type of changeling? What am I looking at here?
It's it's difficult to say.
Look, man, I know all about war. It's just a global conquest of resources or supply of material, man. What are they trying to get at us?
Um, I don't know.
Okay.
I I haven't really talked to them very much because they usually try and kill me. But
Okay. Question. Cinderella, is it a thing?
Cinderella?
Yeah, the fairy tale Cinderella. Is it a thing?
Uh, Let me think. Well, to some degree, yeah.
Okay.
Changing people. I mean, from mice to men, or men to mice. That's Puka for you.
Okay.
Transform.
Snow White, is that a thing?
Let's see. I would say, yeah, that would be something like Suits.
Okay. What about Sleeping Beauty? Yeah. What was that? What was that?
That must have been a cursed treasure, I suppose.
Okay. Questions. Dragon. Thing yes, thing no.
Dragon?
Yeah, dragons.
Hell yeah.
There are dragons that are living beneath
There,
Taranar. Where have you been?
There's a dragon at Wall Street.
There's a dragon on Wall Street? What the hell?
Seen him with my own eyes.
That sounds awesome. I want to see that sometime. Not today. Today is...
We go to the caves sometimes. Or sometimes. They sleep down in there.
At Tarnar?
Yeah. If you go down in the caves far enough, there are dragons in there.
Okay. Wait. Nymphs, are they a thing?
That's, yeah, gets a little bit of a blush. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally, I think.
Sounds like you have experience.
I don't want to brag.
Okay. Little Mermaid, is it a thing?
I've been there. No, not exactly.
What, are they more like sirens?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Are they like, and Terry grabs from behind him another book and sort of flips through it a bit. And are they like inflated sea lions with like seaweed on their head? And he pulls out a picture. This is what was originally thought that people thought when they thought that mermaid. Just this is what I pretty much sailors just seen when they thought, hey, that's a mermaid, and really it was just one of these things.
No. Right, you have two types of mermaids that I know of, that I've met. One are those pretty women that you know about, or half women, half fish. The other ones are ugly, and they are half people, half octopus.
Wait. Shadow over Innsmouth. And as he says Shadow over Innsmouth, there is a blessing, surging sound all around. And when what looks like squid-like people and illithids come from the corners. Yeah, those things.
Okay, could you get rid of them, please? I have some bad memories about that.
Okay. And he snaps his fingers. I can't snap my fingers, Dave, apparently. There we go. Yeah, he snaps his fingers, and the illithids shrink back into their D&D books.
Okay. Yeah. I came back from there not too long ago.
Oh, did you go to the Underdark? Is the Underdark a thing?
The Underdark.
You know, like dark fairies and drow and like dark dwarves and like tieflings and stuff like that. Is that a thing? And as a tiefling, he looks towards his horns like, oh, maybe I'm a tiefling.
I guess you could say that the Adhene are from the Underdark.
Well, remember, in the book about Kith in the library, Atarnar talks about the Slua and how they are from the Underdark or something.
Kind of.
Do you think we can go to the Underdark? Would that be an adventure?
If you were to go to the deep dreaming, don't go. It's kind of dangerous.
Why don't you learn about the regular dreaming first? And then we can worry about all the nasty, evil, awful dreaming stuff. Yeah. And don't go into the water, apparently, either.
No, water is okay. Just don't go.
Yeah, Yaya Cthulhu. So Cthulhu sleeps in Rylai.
Who?
Yaya Cthulhu.
I know a Dagon.
Oh, Dagon's awesome. And there's another book that Sora catches him from behind him, and it brings out, and it's the collection of short works by H.P. Lovecraft. Dagon.
Uh, you read a lot of books, don't you?
Passes the time sometimes. I don't really have a lot of other stuff here.
Hmm. Oh, I guess that can cut me out. So, what kind of art do you actually both of you know? And
Art?
I know, yes, because I know that Morgan can hopscotch.
Uh, 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 I, I, I can. Are you asking what I perform as? Because I can do that, but it's not very good.
No, as he just points at the book and makes you think with fuddle that there's a hole in there. Something like that.
Oh, manipulating stuff? I thought I could do that in here all I wanted. Wasn't it technically? It's not technically what you said. I can do whatever I wanted in here.
Yeah, but even
Yes.
outside of your freehold.
But the thing is, I can still do this inside your freehold.
Yeah, true enough. True enough. I guess I shouldn't expect that. Don't know what you mean. Oh, special little tricks you mean.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know. I mean, I think the one of those kind of things was I did the hopping thing at one point, and I'm pretty sure I did I did I did the 4C thing upon myself. That's how I figured I was, this what I am. I don't know if I can do anything else.
Oh, you can do soothsay. Huh.
Um, if that's what you call it, I guess that's what you call it.
That sounds familiar.
Soothsay?
Mhm.
Yeah, because I don't know. I've never tried it. But I think with soothsaying you can look into the future and stuff like that.
Oh, like and he clicks his fingers again. Imbec, the three witches.
Nathan hasn't read many books.
Or wait, no, not Macbeth, Macbeth. This tale actually goes further back than Macbeth, and he flicks his hands again and to the witch, the crone, and the maiden. There we go. The witch, the crone, and the maiden. The maiden won the string. The mother measured the length of the string, and the crone was the one that actually cut it. They were the three fates.
I guess.
Morgan's gonna walk up to Nathan and she's going to like poke him a few times and just touch him enough. Oh.
That's a success.
What?
It's one success.
Is a 3 is a success?
3 is success because it's based on my banality.
Oh.
Yep, it's very easy against other changelings.
Okay. Well,
What
I
did you
can
try to do?
Suse.
Alright. So
Um,
that's...
one clue about an immediate plan of the target. And
Ah,
uh, they're not usually straightforward.
no.
They're usually framed as symbolic or visual clues.
You envision Nathan as a college professor in front of a class explaining various formula. on the chalkboard uh, as he looks out into a classroom full of people.
Morgan's going to like kind of like she's never actually she tried using this art before, but it didn't work the first time because she didn't know the person. But this time she's kind of like struck by it, and she's just like, okay, you're a teacher? And she kind of like narrows her eyes at Nathan, like,
I guess I'm teaching you guys right now, so you could call me a teacher.
Teacher profession and teaching are the lines blur a bit actually. As he's flipping through one of his books, not really paying attention to the book itself or what's around, just more of meeting around, trying to figure out what he's doing. It's weird. All of this is weird. I wonder if I can do something else. I wonder if I can just. Well, there and oh, okay.
That's 3 successes on whatever you're doing.
And as he's humming along, looks at the book. And he whispers kind of softly to it. Page 32, word A. And nothing seems to come about, but a word comes to him that says apricot. Flips to the page and the word, and it is indeed apricot. Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
what just happened?
I think he's talking to the book.
Oh, that's cool. I want to know how to do that.
Oh, by the way, while you're in the dreaming, you would use Fae to activate this power. Just FYI.
Damn it. Yeah, okay. Let's say that an actual book was brought into it, since I do have 2 dots in prop, and that would just make sense.
Oh yeah, cool. Oh, you don't have any dots in Fae?
I have 2 dots in Fae, but to touch chimerical stuff, you need 3.
No. Not in New York.
No. So I guess it's a combination of both, actually, as he's just talking to the book. The book whispers back something to itself. Oh, that's interesting. Question, do the books talk to you sometimes?
They've never talked to me before.
Well, maybe if you get to know them, maybe learn their titles, well, at least remember their titles, they'd be less inclined to, ditch you after a first date.
Yeah. Don't really like books.
Don't like books.
They're too banal.
Banal? I keep hearing this word. What is banal?
Boring.
Books are not boring, good sir. And as he says that, a thunderous crescendo of books just rattle and shake behind him. And a few of them dislodge themselves from the shelves and move around in a very threatening manner around Nathan.
Okay. Not all of them are boring, but most of them. Okay? I think they're boring. They're the most banal thing that I can think of. Apart from...
And you say that a textbook manual of not hyperthometry, of car repair drops on Nathan's head.
Ah.
I don't like that very much.
Morgan's going to try to swap the book. You behave. Behave.
They're behaving. The books are not behaving.
Bad books.
Okay. There's... The thing is, we Fae are fantastical. marvelous creatures were made of dreams, or came out of dreams, but however you want to see it, really. And the more you deal with the banal world and all the banal, boring stuff in there, the more you lose yourself.
That's simply ridiculous. As Terry does a third cantrip that just pops out of his head, and is actually going to be pulling something from outside into his hand. And 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Read it.
Okay.
And he's handing you the book by Jules Verne, which is literally 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
Wow.
Years and years and years before we even thought of submarines. This book revolutionized an entire people's imagination. And this thing sparks people to think and imagine great things.
Oh yeah, I do believe some great knocker was behind this. Yeah. Jules Verne.
We're always blaming the knockers. Seriously. Take it. It's a gift.
No.
Nathan, next week, I'm going to quiz you on this book. If you don't give me the right answers, I'm kicking your ass.
I would like to see you try. And as he says that, he says, fly like a butterfly, sting like a butterfly. And well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 extra actions from Quicksilver as he starts to run around blurry. You only see a blur. So he just runs circles around you in mere seconds.
Harry's like, oh shit, 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 oh shit. And then he sticks out his foot right in your path.
And because he's going so fast, he can just hop over it like there's nothing going on. And then he stops. I can go really fast if I want to.
You can go really fast. Holy shit, you can go really fast. Morgan, you saw that. You can go really fast.
It was kind of hard to see anything, but yeah, I felt him more than I saw him.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he felt you up as well.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Where it's like,
But if I felt you up, it felt good.
Morgan's just shaking her head. Her hair is kind of like wind blown now, and she just like.
But I guess I do believe both of you know hopscotch. So after a while, when you keep learning, you can learn Quicksilver, which is what I just did.
Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Maybe we can. I don't want to race. Racing would be fun. Maybe, I'm not sure.
And
Listen, man, I want to get cambered right now. For some reason, I just don't want to take it. See, this place is exhausting sometimes. This place seems exhausting.
Have you been taught about glamour, by the way?
It's a glam. Mirth.
Glamour. The thing is, people have different ways of getting it, or different ways of getting it out of people. It's pretty much, like for me, it's creating something in a person.
Creating something? I'm not really following what you're doing here. Like if I went out and made a song, I can get glamour from that.
No. If you inspire one of the humans to do something, like create hope, or love or something like that. You have to find out your own particular niche.
Okay, so it's more like a muse. There we go. And as he says the word muse, another book just sort of launches in the back of his head. And he looks it up. It's like
Yeah,
it's a book of Greek terminology. And as he's flipping through it, he sees the words satyr, muse, there's siren, and all that stuff. It's like, you sure we're not Greek?
well, I guess you guys can be traced back to that. Personally, Puka, we go way, 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 way back. We were just the thoughts of. I think we come from the thoughts of man about animals.
Wait.
Really far back.
Okay, so let me get this straight. We are the dream of what the humans think, and we're powered by people creating more of the dream.
Yeah,
Okay, that's actually
Yay!
fairly straightforward. It's not that hard to understand, I guess.
and it's very productive.
Okay, but this glamour stuff, oh, yeah, don't bother that. This place is sort of close to a freeway sometimes. So wait, so that thing completely blasted my train of thought.
Something about clever probably.
Okay. So that the person back there, the nightmare thing, it was shedding like this pure, not
Yeah,
energy, but is that glamour? Is that what glamour is?
yep. What that guy was radiating at that point was just glamour pulsing out of him because of the chrysalis that he just went through.
And the chrysalis is you going to sleep and starting the dreaming quest. The dream quest of
It's
Charles
true.
Ward, and another book that is also like a short collection of H.P. Lovecraft pops in his hand.
It's waking up from the dream of being just human.
Okay, okay. I think I'm sort of getting this. Um, so you start out as just a regular person, and then you become a changeling. Is that genetically predisposed, or what am I looking at here?
Never really thought about it. But I,
Oh,
well,
wait.
if two changelings, two fairy, have a child, usually the child is also going to be fairy. So I guess it would be genetically.
Okay, but wait a second. What about this whole reincarnation thing? I've heard people say that if you die in dreaming, you get reincarnated, but if changelingness is a predisposed genetic condition, and then the soul goes into a new body further down the line. But that's only if I get milk on someone else so that they're fable, so they get the magical changeling genetic in them, and then further down their line, and this soul gets ejected and dies, and then goes into that new body.
Sure.
Hold on, I just gotta go AFK for just a few minutes, guys. I'll be right back.
Okay. So you're
It is
telling
just
me
drinks. Okay.
So you're telling me I'm my own grandfather, pretty much?
No, because well, depending on your grandfather might might need to be reincarnated again.
This is too weird. Eh, Never hurts. Oh. Okay. So we got these little spells we can do, like fucking sorcerers in D&D. There are different things out there that are different types of us,
Yep.
and they're highly specialized and do other things. They're like their own
Mhm.
bullshit's going on,
I guess I never care.
and you don't give a crap about them, okay?
No,
And
neither should you.
and
They're below us.
they're below us. Okay, they're below us. And apparently there's this place, and then this is like only the tip of the iceberg in terms of realities. And as you go down one stage, you come to the dreaming, which is where I started this stupid bullshit. Then underneath that, you have a deeper version, which is full of the deep dreaming, which is full of really fucked up scary shit.
Technically, you're already into dreaming now, but you can go to the near dreaming, far dreaming, deep dreaming.
Wait a second. Oh, so like rapid eye movement sleep, where you go in this sort of sinusoidal kind of effect.
No idea. All I know is that the deep dreaming is part of like actual dreams and nightmares of people. That's kind of how it looks. It feels like. Near dreaming is well, that's kind of our place, where we usually hang out. And the far dreaming, it's just a place in between, really. Usually not that interesting.
Okay. This is great all, but I kind of think I just want to go back to my apartment.
Oh, sure. We can go back.
Yeah. This is a little much. You know what I mean?
You'll. It will change though over time. This will feel more like home than that place.
I don't know.
Uh,
You
you'll.
know, when I first started this fucked up dream, I thought I was reliving my life. I really thought I was. I thought the next stop was just gonna be this busway station next stop, the big light where everyone goes to. But apparently, I'm not going there, am I? Apparently, when I die, I'm going to get reincarnated again.
Yeah. He is. He's by the way purposely omitting the fact that there is a possibility for you not to come back.
Okay.
Now, well, you should know where the exit is, though, as he starts to look around, because he doesn't know.
Yeah, and he's pointing back to what looks like an exit sign with the big red letters.
Ah, that's actually kind of obvious.
And Terry Dominique will just exit himself out there, really trying to wrap his head around it. But on the other hand, he really doesn't want to do anything tonight except for maybe go to sleep, then try to figure out how he's going to pay his payment tomorrow. Because apparently this place is getting a whole lot more important to him.
And Nathan will make sure that Morgan also leaves his freehold, that Terry's freehold. And so will be like, alright. We'll see you again soon.
Um, okay,
Alright, Terry?
that bar place, the Gideon bar place. I'll go there tomorrow. Okay.
Oh, you can go to McClellan's if that's your fancy, or you can come to my casino.
Look like I want to go to sleep in
Sure.
this bed right here, which is the same bed I've been sleeping in for the last.
Yeah, that's cool. But if you ever want to come to my casino, just let me know.
Listen, listen, listen. Those covers right there are clean, and I want to sleep in some clean covers and forget that any of this really ever happened and actually dream. Not the dream place, actually dream. I want to go to sleep.
Don't worry. And you won't forget.
And you're guaranteeing me that when I go to sleep here, I'm just gonna go into a regular dream, not the dreaming place, not Tarna. I'm just gonna sleep, go to sleep.
So you
Morgan.
oh, go ahead.
Morgan at this point is going to bring these awful, awful drinks. She just poured a little bit of everything into these like scotch glasses, and she just hands them each one. Yeah, okay, yeah, continue.
Okay, nightcap, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. You two
Yeah.
are going to go at the door. We'll lock it, and then for the next 10 hours, I'm gonna forget that any of this happened. Then tomorrow I will tack up again. Okay?
Yeah, let's see if that's actually gonna work. Maybe
Fantastic,
maybe
fantastic.
you will forget something.
Oh, everyone forgets something. But Terry just sort of drinks, and he knows it tastes terrible, but he's not willing to admit it to anyone else. Because he just wants to drink this, and then you whatever bit of alcohol there is in his system to shut down, to stop, to actually come to a complete stop for once in the
As
past.
as you drink, and Nathan does his fugue actually for one day or this night actually, you will forget all about this. You'll forget about the fact that you are a fairy.
Good, good, good enough, good enough, good enough, good sir.
And he'll put his arm around Morgan and they just leave this.
That was the weirdest hookup I ever did at a bar. As he goes to the door and locks it. Did I? No, no, no. I didn't do anything. That was just one really, really down night. Um, as his mind sort of goes further down, forgetting that he was ever a changeling, and just writing off the last few days to a really, really, really bad trip. We will end the scene with him grabbing the covers, blowing them around himself, and putting his head down and going to sleep. What he hopes is a real sleep. There we go in their scene. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching.